So the video y'all about to watch is of me and my dad moving my loader to the new job that we're on now. Well, you don't actually get to see us move it, but you get to see us completely unloaded off the trailer at the new job, taking the detach. If you'll watch, pay attention to what the trailer's doing, you'll see us let the trailer down with the neck, and then we'll unbind the machine and we'll break the neck, and you'll see Dad pull away. And then pay attention, you'll see me get up and down off of it a couple times, and then watch the cab as I raise the cab up on the machine, because that machine has a high-rise cab on it with a 4-foot riser up underneath it, and so it can't be hauled with the cab up, it's too high. So it's got an electric pump up underneath the cab with a great old big cylinder, and there's a big cable up under it, and what that thing does is it folds that cab. You take 4 bolts out of it, fold that cab all the way over, and then the cab actually rests on that cable. That cable holds that cab to keep it from bouncing on that cylinder while you're going down the road. And then you'll see me track the machine off of it and get it down. And then I don't show putting the bolts in it, but I've got several other videos that shows putting the bolts in it. So enjoy this clip with me and my dad there working around trying to get the machine ready to roll and everything like that. So new job's going to be good for us. It's about 60 acres or so, and I'll talk about that a little bit at the end of this video. And just stay tuned. I'll be back here in just a second. So this is a new job. And Kevin busted a hose right off the bat. We got it changed to the pile over there. So this is where we're gonna be at for about 2.5 weeks. We'll buzz through this one right quick. This is 60 something acres, I think is what it is. So we're gonna eat it like candy. It's hardwood. Put my tripod up right here. Kevin's dressing it up so that the trucks can have a spot to get in and out right there pretty good. Ready to go home. What time is it? It's 5:20. We've got everything moved too. I mean, moved it. We moved over here quick. I mean, real quick. So that's somewhat how we move that big heavy stuff. We got I've got several videos that show that start to finish, and so you can look back, you can search anything you want to see, whether it's the moving or anything, just punch in Cotton Top 3 and then whatever flavor of video that you want to see, and it should pop it and pull it right up there in a search when you do it. But if you like my stuff, subscribe to me, please. I've got, which is real good, YouTube. I've got 68% of my current views that are coming from non-subscribers. So what that means is that YouTube is really pushing my stuff. I know the growth is still rolling like crazy right now, but you can find if you want to check out my website, cottontop3.com, there's a clickable link right down below to take you to it. And y'all just enjoy the upcoming videos. I need to mix some other stuff in, but I really hadn't had time to film anything else like tractor stuff or anything like that, but I'll get around to that because I'm fixing to be on a tractor here a good bit here coming up. But so with all that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go from now. Y'all have a good day. We'll catch y'all later. Later, taters! All right, so what I'm about to do with these saws here, and I'm gonna put a little bit more into this video. I've got all 3 of my saws down here. Well, I say mine. This one right here belongs to Mr. Larry Slosky. This is his 395 right here. 395, we got the 394 and the 372 down here. I'm gonna go through each one of these saws. This one here is the one that Mr. Larry's has a 24-inch bar and a brand new chain on it. And I'm gonna put a new edge on this chain. I'm gonna sharpen it since the chain's wore in some. But he also told me to go through the air filter. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just go through each one of these saws. I'm gonna pull the air filters out of them, clean them, and this bar here is fine. It don't have no edges on it or anything that's wore back, so it don't need any grinding on it. But that bar, that 30-inch bar that's on that 394, it has a bow toward the end of it. So you couldn't really cut down with that saw very good because it wants to bind a little bit. I am going to work on the chain on that one because this saw has been beat up. I swear I don't remember who we loaned this saw to, but you can see where that's been crushed right there in. And then when we got it back, they had broke the handle. You can see where they had somebody weld it right there. So this saw has been beat up. But that son of a gun right there, that 394, that mug will run. I'm talking about, it'll pull that 30-inch bar like it ain't nothing. And it still has nothing been done to that saw or anything like that. So what I really need to do is I need to get a new bar for that saw. But I'm gonna take the proper name for them is called rakers. I call them drags. It's the same thing. Drag a chip out or rake a chip out. The rakers are a little bit too low on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut those teeth back a little bit. Instead of doing a normal 3 strokes with a file on it, I'm going to hit it 5 to bring those teeth back, and it should bring it pretty well, really, because they're not bad off, but it's just enough to where you can get the feedback through the saw. So I'm going to take care of that. The 372, same thing. I'm just going to put an new edge on the chain. I need to pull the bar off of it. For some reason that bar, it don't take it but just a little bit, and it's wanting to roll an edge on it for some reason. I don't know if the metal's not that good on that bar or not, but I am going to do something with some saws this fall. I want to go to the Paul Bunyan show and see what kind of prices they got on saws up there, and then I'm gonna do something. Y'all should see some new saws this fall, maybe. Okay, so question that I've been getting a good bit here last several weeks, because we're coming up on our local logging show. A lot of people have asked me if I'm going to be there and all that good stuff like that. To answer your question on that, yes, I'm going to be there, but there's going to be, here's what I got going on. Okay, so I had mentioned about the show back in, I did a video and I mentioned it in June, I guess it was. And right after I mentioned that, I got a very nasty anonymous message through my website. And my contact form in my website, you can contact me. You're supposed to put in an email address, but you can do it anonymously and put a bogus email. And that's what every now and then I get those and I just delete them and go on. But the message was pretty bad, and whoever sent it to me is kind of, I don't know if they're directly involved over there or what, but they knew a little bit, you know what I mean? So it wasn't like it was just some Joe Blow off the street sending me a message or anything. And so I read the message, and it basically, it did say that nobody over there gave a shit about me or what I done, and that if I was going to come over there and do anything, that I needed to buy a booth just like everybody else does and all that right there. I'm going to be over there as just regular old Tim O'Brien. I'm not going to be, I'm just going to I'm not going to have on none of my orange shirts or anything. I will talk to people and stuff like that. I don't even think I'm going to bring a camera with me when I come over there. I may do a little filming on my phone or something like that. But here's the thing. I've got some people coming in that weekend that I'm going to host that weekend, and they're actually going to stay here at the house with Jill and I, and I'm going to give them a good time. It's two of my fans, and I've got a lot of stuff planned that we're going to do. I'm going to take them to the show. I've taken care of their tickets, everything, and so I'm going to give those two fans a really good time, and we're going to hang out all weekend, and that way if it gets hot over there or anything like that and we're ready to go, we can go. So I'm just going to kind of be meandering around with them and stuff like that, and we're just going to check out the show and hang out and do stuff like that. The thing about the haters, and I get a lot of hate stuff, it's not like it's the first time I've ever done that. I get a lot of stuff sent to me anonymously. I had one person here, it's been about a month ago, posted 23 hate comments straight in a row. The thing about that stuff is when you do stuff like that, you are crossing over into cyber stalking. And cyber stalking is a felony, and if people send me stuff, I've got your IP address. That's the bottom line, and all I got to do is just turn that over. So I don't think people realize how serious, because they just locked the guy up last week here for cyber stalking, for sending messages and everything, and then you find yourself in court. But the thing about it is the hate stuff that I get, the people that do that stuff, if what I do bothers somebody that bad and it makes your blood pressure get up, the thing that I don't understand is why watch it. Just watch something else. Just watch. I mean, go on and watch something else. It's not going to matter to me. The bottom line is, I'm not going to stop filming. I'm not going to stop saying the things that I say, and anything that you say to me is not going to stop me from doing that either. I'm going to keep on. Cotton Top 3 is going to keep on. So none of that stuff is gonna affect me. So anything, if a hate comment comes in on a video, I just delete it. I just delete it. The hate messages come in, the emails through my message contact on my website, I just delete it. But all of us that are on YouTube and out there and stuff like that, we're gonna deal with that, and that's just part of it. But the thing about it is those people who do that, they still come back and they watch every video. I don't know if it's because they're scared that I'm or somebody else is gonna say something about them. I really don't know, why that is. But so in the hate stuff is actually can help you grow too. If you think back, it was just the 1st of June, I hit 40,000 subscribers. Here it is right now, August, I'm finna hit 50,000. So you think about it, the growth is there. But I appreciate all y'all watching my stuff day to day. But I was just gonna kind of give you the lowdown on what's going on with the logging show and all that. Jill and I are still going to be at the Paul Bunyan show in Cambridge, Ohio, going back up there, Logger Wade, Chipper Guy, Eastern Loggers. I'm sure there's going to be several other YouTube personalities that'll be there too. I just don't know who all it's going to be and all that. So with all that being said, I appreciate all of y'all. So we'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.